Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Kaiman96, and I'm bringing you some domination gameplay on hard hat, and we're using the ACR 6.8 with a snow camo and no attachments. Actually, I got my flashbangs and I got my throwing knife, but besides that, I'm just going with my assault killstreak package with the Predator missile, attack helicopter, and AC-130. And yeah, it's a decent gameplay. So I'll kick this off by talking about what I think about the game. So, the game's sort of played out by now. You got the basics to it. People are starting to learn spawns, and it's starting to just get into that average feel of a Call of Duty after a couple months. So I want to just talk about a couple of things I've noticed just play out, and people slowly starting to learn and slowly starting to stop using certain weapons and that kind of thing. Like, I noticed a big traffic towards sniper rifles at the beginning, and because sniping was sort of something everyone wants to test out. It was really good in Modern Warfare 3, but I've noticed it's just sort of slowed down, and that's probably because people are getting higher levels now, or maybe even prestiging, and they got guns like ACR, AK-47, those kind of things that are really good. But yeah, so I noticed snipers are just totally blown out. People use MSR here and there because that's one of the later ones, but I don't see people using the L11 very often at all. So that sort of disappoints me, because sniping's really good in the game, and it's sad because it's something you should use, missing the Predator missile right there. So yeah, and the other thing was overpowered guns. There really aren't any, I don't think, but if I could say something was overpowered, there's obviously the Type 95 and the MP7. They're both really good, plus the most overpowered secondary is for sure overpowered. This FMG pistol, FMG9 I think it's called. It's insanely overpowered, even by itself, but akimbo it's just insane. It's a primary. It's better than 4 Scorpions put together, even though Scorpion's not bad. But yeah, so Type 95 is pretty good. I don't want to say anything's overpowered, because they're just the better guns, not necessarily overpowered. And I really like Scarrel. It's really good with silencer. Throw some kick on there, and it's got some insane distance. You don't even need the range. So yeah, I have a couple gameplays coming out with it, I think. But yeah, and the ACR is no longer overpowered. It's one of the better guns. I could compare it to an M4, a upgraded M4 with a bit less recoil and a bit more damage. But besides that, it's really nothing special. I think it's a standard gun, in my opinion. It's sort of a standard, so I like using it. It's good. The AK has a lot of recoil in this game, but it's still a really good gun. So I'm gonna be using that, and yeah. But besides that, shotguns are terrible, and I'm sort of sad about that, because Spaz 12 was sort of like my baby from the last game. It was just amazing. The range was maybe a bit overpowered, but now it's just garbage. It's probably the best shotgun. There's the Striker and AA-12, but it's up there for the best, which is sad, because shotguns are just really bad in this game. I just switched there because I went on a bit of a camping streak. I don't know. I was moving around. I'm not camping, but I just moving around, and I wasn't getting any kills. I couldn't find anyone, but I wasn't camping or anything, so don't worry about it. But yeah, and I also love the point system. When you can get when you capture a flag or anything, you get a point towards your point streak. I think that was really good on their behalf, because that just sort of makes people want to go for the objective more, so they can get their big kill streaks going. And I think that was a great idea on their behalf, and it was just really good. So I always go for the objective, and I wasn't the biggest objective player before, but now it's drawing me towards it more and more. So I think that's another great feature. Complaints, I don't want to be a hater on the game, because there's a lot of people who are hating on it, and a lot of complainers in lobbies. And another thing I want to touch on was sorry to go off topic with this, but when I got into this lobby, and I only have 500 and something subscribers, so I'm still a pretty small YouTuber, but I got into this lobby, and when I started doing good, a kid came into the lobby. I had no clue who he is, and he noticed I was doing good, and he said he thought he saw me on YouTube or something. And I'm like, oh really? Oh, what's my name? And he could name one of the videos I made, and it was crazy. Someone actually recognized me from a lobby, and it was crazy. So I thank you guys for subscribing and watching my videos and liking my videos, and it's just great, and I'm enjoying this, and we're just growing slowly together, and it's really good. So I go on a little bit of a streak here, and I was like a couple away from a AC-130. By the time the game ends, it was like 1 away or 2 away from the AC-130. Had my attack helicopter up, and depending on the map, your attack helicopter can either do so much or just about nothing, and mine did almost nothing. I think it got me 2 kills the first one. This one here I don't think gets me anything, but the maps are my only complaint in this game. I don't like the maps. There's the odd one I really like Dome. I like Outpost, and there's a couple other I like, and this one's decent too, but they're really not friendly for air support, and I guess that's not too bad, but I don't know. I hope the DLCs are gonna bring something good. They're gonna bring some older maps. They're gonna bring some Terminal and Favela, I think, which are both like fan favorites. Maybe Rust, that was questioned, but besides that, this game is spot on. And this isn't my final thoughts. Again, I'm just touching up on what I think. Things I'm starting to notice through the trends of Modern Warfare 3. And yeah, so I'm enjoying this, and I thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.